Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you fractions part 2. So we are going to learn converting fractions, improper to mixed and mixed to improper, operations on like fractions, addition, subtraction, ascending order and descending order, equivalent fractions, by division. Practice with more examples. Reduce fraction to its simplest form. Converting fractions. Improper to mixed. So, let's take an example. For example, we have 12 by 7. So, we will divide 12 by 7. So, if we divide 12 by 7, so 7 ones are 7. Remainder becomes 5. So, the remainder is the numerator in the mixed fraction. The quotient is the whole number and the divisor is the denominator. So, the quotient from the division is the whole number, which is 1. The remainder from the division is the numerator, which is 5, and the divisor from the division is the denominator, which is 7. So our result becomes 1, the number that is in the front, 1, 5 by 5, which is remainder, and 7, which is the divisor. Converting fractions, mixed to improper. So we will take another example of a mixed fraction such as 2 by 5. So to find an improper fraction from a mixed fraction, we have to follow the given formula. Okay? Denominator multiplied by whole plus numerator by denominator. So for 2 by 5, we have 5, the denominator, multiplied by the whole number, which is 3, plus the numerator, which is 2, by the denominator, which is 5. It is 5 into 3 is equal to 15. So 15 plus 2 by 5, which is equal to 17 by 5. Thus, our result is 17 by 5. Moving on to the next slide. Operations on like fractions. So friends, we are going to start off with addition. Did you know we can add like fractions? So we have examples 9 by 17 plus 12 by 17, which is equal to 9 plus 12 by 17, which is equal to 21 by 17. Thus, our result is 21 by 17. 21 by 43 plus 16 by 43 is equal to 21 plus 6 plus 16 by 43, which is equal to 37 by 43. To add like fractions, we have to add the numerator only. Moving on to the next slide. Operation subtraction. We can also subtract like fractions. For example, 20 by 34 minus 9 by 34 is equal to 20 minus 9 by 34, which is the denominator, is equal to 11 by 34, which is our final answer. 36 by 42 minus 27 by 42 is equal to 36 minus 27 by 42, which is equal to 9 by 42. Moving on to the next slide. Ascending order. So I will explain what ascending order means. Ascending order means to put numbers or fractions from smallest to greatest. So we have these numbers 59 by 83, 46 by 83, 34 by 83, 81 by 83, and 38 by 83. So if we put these numbers in ascending order, so the smallest number in all of the numerators is 34. Next we have 38, and then we have 46, then we have 59, and then we have 81. As you can see here, the denominator doesn't change, only the numerators. If the numerator is small or big, it only depends on the numerator, not the denominator. Descending order. So in contrast with ascending order, descending order is just the opposite. So descending order means to put numbers or fractions from greatest to smallest. So we have the fractions here: 49 by 94, 92 by 94, 89 by 94, 76 by 94, and 83 by 94. So if we put these numbers in descending order, we have, so in 92 is the greatest numbers in all the numerators here, 89, then 83, 76, and 49 is last. So as you can see here, the biggest is 92 and the smallest is 49. Moving on to the next slide. Equivalent fractions division. So we can obtain the equivalent fractions by dividing 2. In the last video I told you how to obtain equivalent fractions by multiplying, and this time I will show you how to obtain equivalent fractions by dividing. So we have example 8 by 24 is equivalent to 4 by 12. 8 by 8, if we divide it by 2, we get 4, and if we divide 24 by 2, we get 12. 8 by 24 is also equivalent to 2/6. So if we divide 8 by 4, we get 2, and if we divide 24 by 4, we get 6. 8 by 24 is equivalent to 1/3 2. So if we divide 8 by 8, so the answer is 1, and if we divide 24 by 8, so the answer is 3. So that is another equivalent fraction of 8 by 24. Moving on to the next slide. Let's do some practice, friends. As per the instructions written here, write the next 4 equivalent fractions: 2/3, 6/9, and then if you continue 2's table, so after 6, what comes in the second 2's table? 8. So we write 8 here. And what comes after 9 in the 3's table? 12. So after 12, what comes in 3's table? 15. And what comes after 8 in the 2's table? It is 10. Moving on to the next example, 5/7, 10/14. So after 10, what comes in the 5's table? 15 comes. And after 14 in the 7's table, 21 comes. And after 21 in the 7's table, 28 comes. And after 15 in the 5's table, 20 comes. So we have another example, 3/5, 15, 20 by 25. So after 15 in the 3's table, we have 18. After 25 in the 5's table, we have 30. And after 30 in the 5's table, we have 35. And after 18 in the 3's table, we have 21. Moving on to the next slide. Write the missing number. 3 So first example, we have 3 sevenths is equal to blank by 14. So if we multiply 7 by 2, we get 14. If we multiply 3 by 2, we get 6, which fills in the blanks. So, moving on to the next example, 7 by 10 is equivalent to blank by 50. So if we multiply 10 by 5, we get 50. So we have to multiply 7 by 5, which is 35. Moving on to the next example, 2 by 9 is equivalent to 18 by blank. So if we multiply 2 by 9, we get 18, and if we multiply 9 by 9, that is 81. If we 40 by 45 is equivalent to blank by 9. If we divide 45 by 5, we get 9. So we have to divide 40 by 5, which is 8. Moving on to the next slide. Reduce a fraction to its simplest form. To reduce a fraction to its simplest form, we have to find the largest number which divides the numerator and the denominator evenly. So we have some examples to understand it clearly. So 3/12. So we have to find the simplest form of 3/12. So if you divide 3 by 3, it equals 1, and if we divide 12 by 3, we get 4. So we write it down. So it's 1 by 4. 20 by 25 is 20 by 25 simplest form. So 20 by 25, if we divide 20 by 5, we get 4, and if we divide 25 by 5, we get 5. So our answer is 4 by 5. 6 by 30, simplest form. So if we divide 6 by 6, we get 1. And if we divide 30 by 6, we get 5. So 1 by 5 is the simplest form of 6 by 30. So if you like my video, please give a thumbs up. And if you have a query, please leave it in the comment box. I will try to answer it. And please stay tuned with us, and if I upload any video, please watch it.